I think some of the messages that we really need to get out to those people are that you are not the problem. And what happened to you was not. And after victims start to realize, oh my gosh, I never saw my dad growing up. I just was normalized to it. Or, oh my gosh, my mom and all of her family were just disappeared when my dad told me we're moving to Oklahoma. And they start to put it together and they start to reach out to people and they start to find out the truth of what they were told is not the truth. And the people that they believed loved them and protected them were people that used them and their childhood and their innocence for what we would call domestic violence by proxy. And the message to so many of those people that are waking up is that it's not your fault and that you have so much power in overcoming, healing, in being a cycle breaker, in connecting with other victims who are not only helping themselves, but reaching back out of their own trauma and fog to lift up someone else. And that's the beauty of this movement. There is such an energy, inspiration, faith, and an explosion of victims coming together, sharing their stories, not being afraid, speaking out. And that's what's catapulted me to share my story, because I came out of my own case just saying there is no way that this could be happening to other families. And then finding it's not hundreds or thousands, but it's millions who are never seeing their children again. And in my work with families, there's always a way. You repair, you heal, you bring the conflict out. Even in married families, you show that conflict is normal. Chronic stress can lead even the happiest, couples to want to divorce. And we see it all the time in family therapy. We see overcoming, but I don't see it in the family law systems. Out of the hundreds of cases that I've seen directly and the ones indirectly that I've been involved with, I have not seen a positive outcome. There might be a delay of harm or a break in a constant feeling of attack and allegations and new motions and malicious litigation. There might be a break in it. But I have not seen cases that are successful in that the court encouraged healing or held an abuser accountable. I've never seen that. In fact, so many of the court cases, and this is a big part of the messaging that people need to know, they don't enforce. The judges will say that we don't have the jurisdiction to apply consequences. Well, they do. They can put a parent in jail for committing crimes, but so often they'll say, I don't have jurisdiction. The family court is not criminal. You have to go to criminal court. And it's just a maze.